Hello and welcome to Thursday Thoughts. My name is Frank Lavinia, and just wanted to get out there. I just wanted to stream today. I have quite a busy, packed training schedule. As folks know, I've joined Red Hat, and there's a lot of still onboarding stuff. It's only been 3 weeks, but I am super excited as ever. But one of the things that I did point out, and I did talk about this on a previous stream, I was talking to a friend, and I said I installed Red Hat or installed Linux on my personal desktop and or personal laptop, and they were like, "Oh, is it command line only?" And I think that there's this misunderstanding in the kind of the ecosystems that are out there, um, that Linux is just a command line only. So if you look here, you will see that this is Teams. I installed the Teams client. That is was pretty easy to do. In fact, I'm really impressed with this. So this is Fedora 35, and I'm actually very impressed with how easy this was to get going. In fact, the only problem I had is one display link driver. And I did try to go to GitHub where there's a plugin for that, but or an RPM file, which I guess is a um, installer file. Haven't really gotten it to work, but for the most part, everything else has worked fine. Now, if I wish, I can go and I can use Office through the browser. There's no native Office client that I'm aware of. There's no Photoshop, but there are alternatives. There's GIMP, there's Inkscape, and actually kind of a store where you can go and you can look at different applications and such, and they're all of varying quality, but for the most part I got it working. I even got Steam working, so I can actually run a couple of games on here. um, I did try to use Wine, which is a Windows environment for Linux. I was able to install Roblox Studio, but I haven't been able to install Roblox. Photoshop is obviously a non-starter. I tried that. Apparently, that's a known issue. But for the most part, I've been able to get pretty much any application I want. There are open source alternatives to applications like Photoshop, that definitely are there. The one thing I would add is, if anyone out there knows of a open source alternative to say Premiere, there is a video editing tool, but it doesn't look that great. Although, does it really even matter now if you have a native client? I've seen web-based editing tools, video editing tools. My kids' school, they're using something called Photopea, which is basically a in-browser version of Photoshop. I mean, it's just it's absolutely stunning in terms of what's possible now in browser. In fact, I'm streaming right now through a browser, and had a conversation about this over the weekend actually. That just the browser is the application platform. Like, um, love it or hate it, JavaScript is kind of the thing. So I have a meeting starting in a few minutes, but if I just wanted to get on the stream now, thoughts and prayers with the folks in Ukraine. I don't know what I can do. Just hope that folks stay safe. Um, and been quite a crazy news day. Um, Takes me back to 9/11 when that happened, and I don't know. I think that now's a good time to secure your services and make local copies of things just in case things go sideways. Because I think that cyber is definitely going to be a big front in this. And be careful out there. That's all I got to say. Maybe I'll stream again later. Maybe what I'll do is I'll hook this up and I can share my screen from that. Or maybe I'll just stream again from this Linux laptop with all my cool stickers and stuff. You know. So speaking of stickers, I do have, where is it? I do have a Red Hat sticker. Still waiting on my Fedora, but I do have my Red Hat sticker. So, but I will say I've actually run this as my personal laptop where I just basically, how I use my just stuff in general. The machine I'm on now is a Windows one. This is where I do my video editing and podcast editing and such. And it this is working fine. I mean, I may never install Windows on this. If you can, I mean, I guess I go back to traveling and stuff like that. I would need some kind of editing, some access to the Adobe tools like remotely, but for the most part, I mean, I don't know if it's consumer ready, but it's definitely prosumer ready. That's all I'll say. All right. So with that, I will end the stream and wish you a happy